Hello everyone, my name is Tawana Russell Craig, and today I wanted to talk to you about allowing someone to make you feel invisible. And I got this from an incident that occurred with me. And I posted on Facebook that I sat on the front row and I made myself invisible. Now, I got a few people that liked it, but I'm sure they were probably wondering, what does that mean, right? Because usually when I post something, I get some comments from it, and we have dialogue about it. This time I just got some likes. So that let me know that people probably didn't know what I was talking about. Well, I'm gonna tell you now. So again, this happened a couple of weeks ago, and I went to a presentation, and the speaker presented all of the information to everyone. Now, before I get into that, I walked into the room and there was no one on the front row. And at first I said, not gonna be me. And I was gonna go back about 2-3 rows where somebody else was on the row. But something hit me and said, sit on the front row. I sat on the front row. That is not me. That is out of character for me because I just don't sit on the front row. It has always been one of those things, because when you sit on the front row, you think about in school, you sit on the front row, the teacher's going to call on you, right? But I'm doing things differently now. So I sat on the front row because I'm going to get everything that this person has to offer today, right? So I sat on the front row. I'm listening to what she says. Got it. So at the end, they said, okay, we're going to ask some questions about the presentation. And if you can answer the questions, you're going to get a prize. All right, I'm ready, because I was paying attention. I was listening. I got the answer. I know what the answers are. We good. Let's go. I got this, right? I'm sitting there. She asked the first question. Hand go up, right? She didn't choose me. That's all right. We got some more questions. I got this. Next question was asked. She didn't choose me. I said, that's all right. She got some more questions that she gonna ask. I got this. Because I know it. I paid attention. I'm on the front row. I know she sees me. She just want to give somebody else some chances, right? Okay. Ask that next question. Hand go up. Nothing. Okay. Still sitting there. She asked another question. My hand didn't go up as high this time, because I was starting to feel something, right? Remember I talked about being invisible? I was starting to feel something. She asked a few more questions, and I kept raising my hand. And then they said, okay, all the prizes are gone. Okay. Didn't win anything, although I knew all the answers, and I'm sitting on the front row, and I'm about 3 feet from the person who's choosing the people, right? It's okay. The other person who was standing up front said, Tawana, you didn't know any of the answers? And I said, I knew all the answers. And I raised my hand every time, and she didn't choose me one time. I thought I was invisible. The lady who was doing the choosing said, oh, I'm sorry. And I said, it's okay. But it wasn't. Because in my head, I was thinking, I know you see me, right? I mean, maybe the first 2 times, 3 times, but I know you see me. I'm right here. We're like 3 feet away from each other. But why did I start lowering my hand, not doing this, and start doing this, right? Because something inside of me was like, why, I started feeling a certain way, and your hand gets a little bit lower. I made myself invisible. Fast forward, I'm telling the story, because I'm a little salty. Yes, I'm admit it. I was a little salty. So I'm telling the story, right? And Jackie B. Majors, who is the CEO of Crystal Stairs, and I hope she's okay with me saying this. She probably will never see this, but somebody that knows her might. She empowered me that day. Because I was telling the story and she heard me. And she said, you made yourself invisible. And I'm like, I was sitting on the front row. She said, but the first 2 times that she didn't see you or acknowledge you, that third time you should have made her acknowledge you. Stand up. Raise your hand. Let her know that you're there. You made yourself invisible. Don't let that happen. First 2 times, okay. That third time, you let her know you're there. Let her see you. She does not know how that empowered me that day when she said, don't let people make you invisible. So here's my challenge to you today. Don't allow anyone to make you feel invisible. Because that day, I didn't know it at the time. I knew something was something. You know, that something was something. She made me feel invisible and I didn't understand why. But when Jackie said that, she said, she made you invisible. You made yourself, no, you made yourself invisible, Tawana. Don't allow anyone to do that to you. I will never allow anyone to make me feel invisible. Now, I'm not going to get out there and, make a fool of myself and be like, yo, don't you hear me? I'm right here. Don't you see me? I'm standing right here in front of you. There's a way that you can do it where people will know that you're in the room, right? My first thing was I sat on the front row. I walked in there and I sat on that front row because I thought, they're going to see me. But I needed to move a little bit further. There was something else. Maybe it was my posture. Maybe it was something that, that I wasn't exuding to let them know that I'm in the room. I'm here today. I need you to know that I'm here, right? It'll never happen again. I will never, ever make myself invisible in a room. And I don't want you to do it either. So here we are. I'm challenging you. Next time you are in the room, go sit on the front row. Let them know that you're there. Let them know that you're there. That's my challenge to you. Don't let anyone make you feel invisible. So, here we are. Until the next time, have a super terrific, amazing day on purpose, because I will be watching. Because we support those who believe they could, but struggle with if they should. And the transformation will be televised. All right. See you later.